Hey, it's Full Plate. We've got a lot on our plate today. Two superstars. First of all, Tyra Banks is going to talk about fat talk. What is it? How can we stop it? And what does Tyra have to do with it? We're also going to be talking to the world record oldest female bodybuilder. Where do you get a load of her? And finally, I am making a really sweet breakfast throughout the show that'll be like a pancake, but not so, well, pancakey. We were talking about dancing to my fantastic little opening song, and I dance, right? I hope you dance. Isn't that a song? At any rate, I'm Rebecca Regnier, and I'm so glad you're here for Full Plate today. We're going to do something a little different. I'm making a dish that I kind of need to be working on throughout the show. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to introduce you to some great people with some wonderful ideas and some motivation. So before I get to our very first interview, I want to tell you what I'm making. It's an apple Dutch I guess pancake sort of deal. It's a fruit breakfast. You could probably, it's so good, it could probably be a little bit of a dessert, but it is a breakfast. And what you need to start is, while I, stand here, I'm going to show you what I have ingredient-wise. I'm going to be putting these together. We're going to be watching interviews. But to start, you need 2 golden delicious apples. You need about a tablespoon of cooking oil. You're going to need a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of either cider or apple juice, because a lot of us have that, and then just a tiny bit of sugar. The sweet comes for this thing from the apples. Okay, so I'm going to start this dish, but while I start the boring parts, which is going to be cutting and coring and peeling the apples, I want to introduce you to, oh wait, Tyra Banks. You already know her. She's talking about something called fat talk. This one, a lot of us do that, oh, do I look fat in this? Do these jeans make me look fat? Or I hate my arms, or whatever it is that you don't like. It's about making fun of yourself and kind of calling yourself out all the time. Tyra says, stop it. And here's why. Take a look at our interview with Tyra Banks. Thanks so much for joining us today, Tyra. We're so happy you have a moment for us. First thing though, what is fat talk? I think it's a phrase we're just sort of learning about.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm working with Special K to fight fat talk, to end it. And what it is, it's women, whether they're looking in the mirror, whether they're talking to their friends, whether they're saying it in front of their daughters, whether they're saying negative things about their body. Ugh, I just don't feel good. I'm ugly, I'm disgusting, I'm fat. And they may want to lose weight, they may want to get in shape, but they're constantly saying these negative things, which actually doesn't help them reach their goal, and it only self-sabotages them and makes them not feel good about themselves. So I'm here today to fight that fat talk and try to change that conversation. So do we all love our bodies head to toe? Most of us don't. I don't love mine head to toe. But it's about saying, okay, what can we do to try to get closer to our goals, as opposed to doing the negativity? Because the more negative you speak, self-esteem plummets, as well as getting toward your target. You have a less chance of getting toward this target that you would like to reach if you're so negative.
And you had some statistics that are kind of amazing about how many women do the fat talk.
93% of women do fat talk. And that's interesting because 93% of women are not overweight. That means that everybody is doing fat talk. And like even those skinny girls are like, oh my God, I'm so fat. And you're like, you want to tell them to shut the heck up? It means they're doing it too. Almost everyone is doing this. So we have to change that conversation. 63% of women say that when they hear it going on, they don't try to change that conversation. And I try to change that conversation. So I'm one of the 27% that actually try to say, okay, let's change this. Let's find what we love about ourselves. Or
how do you do that?
Want to lose weight. Actually, I look at this person that's saying, I hate this, I hate that. I'm like, yeah, but have you looked at your eyes, or have you looked at your hips, or have you looked at how gorgeous your legs are? Find something that you love about yourself. So focus on that first. Second, come up with a plan. Like, what are the plans? There's different plans out there that you can adhere to and say, okay, I'm going to do that plan. And also, find a buddy. So is there somebody that you can do this with? Because studies show that if you have somebody that you want to work out, and if you have somebody that you can do it with, you have a higher chance of reaching your goal. And the last thing is I tell them is to get your shape in shape. Don't look at all of these like skinny models or actresses or whatever in these tabloids. Really look at your body and say, what's the best that I can have with my body? When I was a Victoria's Secret model, I was 20 pounds heavier than the average model because that was the best for my body. My body needs meat and it needs curves. Even when I'm working out and stuff, I've maintained my curves.
Well, and you've been victimized by, I mean, we look at you and think, oh, she's perfect, but you've had your share of criticism that you've had to sort of face up to and deal with and sort of stop because people, they tear you apart when you're in the public eye.
Yeah, they tear you apart. I mean, I've had people splash me on covers of tabloids and call me fat and Tyra Banks, and you know, it was almost like fat attack, more even than fat talk. So, and I came back and said, you know, screw you. This is I have curves. This is my body. I work out. I eat healthy. Sometimes I indulge. I love bacon, you know, but I also love vegetables. You know what I mean? So it's important to. You know, it was important for me to not let them bully me because bullying me meant bullying every woman.
And you want to let everyone know the hashtag for this fat talk so that we can all, you know, give us that before you go.
Hashtag fight fat talk, and you can share your shush. So what I did is I took a selfie photo of myself going shh. So it's, you know, it's the picture is, you know, tells is a million thousand words. And by me doing that and sharing that, it's telling everybody to shh. So you can do that yourself and share your shush.
Will do. Thanks, Tyra. You have a great day.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Wasn't she so nice? All right, Tyra Banks trying to help us stop saying those things. Even she's a supermodel. I mean, how many times on this show have we had someone say, back when I was a Victoria's Secret model? I don't know if you've ever had someone say that. So at any rate, I want to tell you, if you go to fightfattalk.com, you're going to see a really good video that talks about, you know, what we're talking about. It kind of is shocking what we say about ourselves, and it gives us an idea, maybe some inspiration for this 2014 year to stop the fat talk a little bit. Okay, so we're going to link to that website, so that's real easy for you to do. I just want to tell you what I'm doing here. I am heating up a little bit of oil. Oops, yeah, I got the right one going. Heating up a little bit of oil, and I've taken my apples, and I am going to I'll show you my favorite thing. Now, if you don't have one of these, you should get one. I already peeled them, but this thing cores it and slices it like that. It's amazing. I love it. It makes eating apples no problem at all. You should be using these if you don't have one. I love it. Okay, so that's it. I've got all of my apples pretty much ready to go. As you can see, I'm going to fine-tune it a little bit more before I go to the break, but I want to let you know what I'm adding. I'm making sure these are kind of all sliced similar size because you always want everything to be sliced about the same size so they cook evenly. So I'm just kind of doing that right now. After my oil is heated, I'm going to add my apples. I'm going to add my spices, which is cinnamon and a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of apple juice and a little bit of sugar to this mixture. And it's going to be very, it's going to cook until I get rid of all the liquid. So maybe about 10 minutes, which is why I wanted to start it before, you know, the last segment. We always wait till the last segment to cook, but not today. I'm cooking all morning. And it's really a breakfast kind of item to have a pancake that's much healthier than straight up pancake with syrup. Okay, I'm going to go to break, put the stuff in the skillet. When we come back, you're going to meet someone that is so inspiring. It's about fitness at any age. Stay with us.